All right, warm-up 104 is on the screen. Get started, please. It shouldn't take you long. Stay focused, please. Today's going to go pretty quick. Give you guys a head start with that. Let's see. I'm bringing back some things that we need for what's coming up next for the next functions. But you should be able to do numbers 1. Let's see if you remember 2. I'm bringing back number 3. That was part of semester 1. Same thing with 4. And of course you know how to do the circle for number 5, because that was part of your third quarter final, right? Also, as you're starting your warm-up, turn to your neighbor, let them know how much time you spent studying for the retake for this week, this weekend. Third quarter retake. How long did you spend studying? Huh? Tomorrow, yes, retake. That's why you had 4 days over the weekend, 3 days, some of you. No. Oh, from the movie? No. All right. So, here we go. Graph f of x, 1 over x. What do you do for that one to graph? Let's see. Let's start with Joseph. What'd you do? Made a table. All right. And what numbers did you use for x? -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Ooh, that is correct. And of course, if we substitute values here for x, we get -1/2, -1, undefined, 1, and 1/2. So the graph for that one, this is 1, -1, -1, -2, 1, 2. Should be at -1, 1/2, -1, -1, 1, 1, 2, 1/2. Hands have got something like that. Okay, good. Let's go to number 2. Graph f of x equals x squared. So here it goes. There it is. It's a parabola. However, what's going to happen with this? Well, Mr. Q, it's kind of funky, but we need to rewrite that first. All right, so to rewrite it, let's see if you remember, it has a leading coefficient of 1. This becomes g of x equals 1/2 f of x minus 3. Plus 5, and that's squared. So according to this, what's going to happen to that? First of all, if there's a 1/2 for a, tell your neighbor what happens to our original function according to that 1/2 in the front. What happens to our original function? All right, let's go with Joseph. It compresses, that is correct, so it becomes a little itty-bitty function like this. But then we need to move it 3 to the right and 5 up. 3 to the right, 5 up, so we end up with a little function up here. All right, next, number 3. Just because you might have forgotten, look up, please. If we put this over 1, can we have a negative exponent? No. So what do we do to get rid of it, Mr. Q? Well, we do the reciprocal, so it would be 1 over a. And once we send the a to the denominator, the exponent becomes a positive. So the answer for this one, rewriting it, becomes 1 over a to the 4th. What is any number to the 0 exponent, everyone? 1. That is correct. C, distribute the exponent here and here, so we end up with 1 to the negative 2 over y to the negative 2. Can we have negative exponents? No, Mr. Q. So to change it, we do the reciprocal, or send them the 1 to the denominator, the y to the numerator, so it's 1 positive squared, y positive squared. So this becomes y squared over 1, or y squared. Okay. Next, if if x to the third times x to the fifth is the same as x to the 3 plus 5, which is x to the 8th, how can we rewrite this? Well, Mr. Q, this is 3 to the x times 3 to the negative 2. However, can we have a negative exponent? No, Mr. Q, so it's 3 to the x over, where do I send this 3 to? To the denominator, and change the exponent to a positive square. Therefore, this is 3 to the x over 9. We went over that semester 1. I'm bringing it back because we're going to need it. Last but not least, graph the circle, our favorite. Remember in the third quarter final, it was in there? Yeah? You guys remember that? Oh, yeah, Mr. Q. All right, here we go. Step 1, divide by the leading coefficient, which is 1. X squared plus y squared minus 8x minus 4y plus 16 equal to 0. Eliminate the constant, minus 16 minus 16. X squared minus 8x, empty space, plus y squared minus 4y, empty space, equals negative 16. Basically, we're grouping stuff together. Plus negative 8 over 2 squared to both sides. And plus negative 4 squared, negative 4 divided by 2 squared to both sides. We end up with x squared minus 8x plus 16 plus y squared minus 4y plus 4 equals negative 16 plus 16 plus 4, which ends up being, this is 4. I'm going to do the factoring here, might as well. X, 4, sign of the middle, squared, y, 2, sign of the middle, negative, squared. That's my standard equation. So, let's see, does it look like, like that? Yes, Mr. Q. That means that my center is what? My center is 4, 2. And my radius is 2. So our graph for that is at 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So the center is at 4, 2. And then radius of 2, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 2 steps up, 2 steps down, and your circle. Whew. Let's go. All right. Copy the agenda, please. Warm up 104, polynomial functions, block Partaay. Let's go. I want to wrap this section of polynomial functions up to make sure you guys are masters at this. And tonight, one more opportunity to study for that retake for tomorrow, that third quarter retake. towards the end. Oh, so hold on, and towards the end you can pull that in. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There you go. Oh, 5 hours? Wow. Okay. Anyways, so, everybody copy the agenda? I can master polynomial functions. So, to get us started, get in teams of 2. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Teams of 2. All right. All right, here we go. So, instructions. As a team, divide the work. Who is doing what? Meaning number 1 or number 2. There's only 2 options. Who's doing number 1? Who's doing number 2? So tell your neighbor, I'm doing number 1, you're doing number 2. And this is all you and your team with your notes. You may use your notes. That's why there are no questions for me anymore. This is more like questions for you guys. All right? Once you complete the play sheet or the problems that you got, go outside, make a video explaining in detail one of the problems that you did. Yes, each of you need to make a different video on Canvas with your Chromebook. All right? So here we go. This is due at the end of the period. Let's go. Enjoy. Bam. So, who chose 1? There you go. There's 1. Who chose 2? There you go. There's 2. And it says, graph the polynomial function. So one of you is doing 1A, B, and C. Some of you are doing 2A, B, and C. What's that? So what? No, on paper. Yeah. This is going to be on paper so it can go a lot faster. Once again, once you are done with your 3, check your teammates' work. Once you are ready, go outside and make a video of one of the problems that you got. Ready? Go. And I'm going to stop the video right here for those of you that are following on YouTube. Make sure you put some work in. See you guys next time. Peace.